great question that has never been answered, and which I have not yet been able to answer, despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is what does a woman want? A woman should soften, but not weaken a man. The first human who hurled an insult instead of a stone was the founder of civilization. The behavior of a human being in sexual matters is often a prototype for the whole of his other modes of reaction in life. Women oppose change, receive passively, and add nothing of their own. The great question, which I have not yet been able to answer, despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is what does a woman want? Where it is, there shall ego be. The more perfect a person is on the outside, the more demons they have on the inside. The sexual life of adult women is a dark continent for psychology. Men are more moral than they think, and far more immoral than they can imagine. A man should not strive to eliminate his complexes, but to get into accord with them. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. Sometimes, a cigar is just a cigar. Neurosis is the inability to tolerate ambiguity. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. Time spent with cats is never wasted. Dreams are the royal road to the unconscious. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. One is very crazy when in love. Words have a magical power. They can bring either the greatest happiness or deepest despair. The ego is not master in its own house. The unconscious mind is the true source of all deep creativity. Civilized society is perpetually menaced with disintegration through this primary hostility of men toward one another. The mind is so protective of itself that it often blocks out painful memories. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Sexual aberrations are the result of a misguided mental activity. A fear of weapons is a sign of retarded sexual and emotional maturity. Men are more moral than they think, and far more immoral than they can imagine. Love and work. Work and love. That's all there is.